One of the greatest cards of all time take place this weekend. This joint stupid stacked. It's crazy though. I don't know if people just forgot, but this fight should not even be happening. We are literally here because of the storyline, and that's it. Cheeto is the 7th ranked fighter, bro. Jesus. But it's cool, cause hey, we here now. And it is still a good fight. I ain't gonna sit here and bring up their first fight. Not only because that was almost 4 years ago, but both guys have also improved a good bit since then. More so Sean and Cheeto, I believe, but yeah. That kind of take me right into my prediction for real. I got Sean. Now, I personally kind of have a feeling that this fight might be a little boring. Cheeto's a low output guy as it is. And I really think that Sean just want to win this fight and get his lick back. That combined with the fact that Cheeto, due to his chin and good defense, might be impossible to stop. I like to say that Cheeto need to turn up the pressure a little bit and up the volume, because that would make this fight very interesting. But I don't think he going to for real. He probably just going to keep doing what he do and play the range game, where he is good, especially with his kicks. But Sean just better. Super fast, precise, and just more rangy, being able to land at a further distance than even Cheeto can. One big thing for O'Malley in this one though is to keep all punches straight. I don't think, unless he can seriously hurt Cheeto before, that getting into that long combination with looping shots around the guard bag is the best thing to do. Snipe from a distance with straights and throw your kicks mixing up your targets, that's the way to go. Fights like these are scary though, because you gotta be about perfect for 25 minutes, but your opponent just need to be perfect at one time. Cause if this fight do end up getting stopped, I imagine it's Cheeto stopping Sean and not the other way around. All in all though, I like Sean getting his revenge and hopefully dead in this matchup for the foreseeable future. Moving on to the co-main, another battle of the old versus the young in the lightweight division. Dustin Poirier taking a rather big risk fighting Benoit Saint Denis, and it is a very dangerous fight. Benoit been getting a whole lot of love as of late. He's the favorite in this fight. A lot of people picking him to win, and I get it, kinda. It's understandable. But I do think the jump up in comp is a lot. Now, could he bum rush Dustin and just beat him up within a round or two? Absolutely. But even in his old age, Dustin's still that dude. He OD experienced. He done dealt with it all at this point. And even though early on Benoit will more than likely push a crazy pace, he tend to get a little bit wild and swing with some reckless abandon. And I don't know if some people done forgot, but Dustin ain't the guy to do that against. He's been lighting up people off the back foot for years now. And this is going to be a matter of Benoit eat him or not. Because he might, I ain't going to lie. Also, if the fight drag on a little too long, I don't know if Benoit going to be able to keep up. The biggest problem for Dustin is that he is old. Yeah, he did just get knocked out in his last one, but he took a good amount of time off after. He is old though, so. But I am going to go with Dustin. 4th round TKO. Michael Venom Page is finally in the UFC at an older age, but it's cool. To go ahead keep it brief, the two are about physically identical, but MVP is faster and has way better movement. Does well with distance too. I think that his jab and his leg kicks can really carry him through this fight. Because Kevin does not care about leg kicks. They will absolutely go unaddressed. Now, if Kevin tag MVP, he's cooked. But I think he'll be able to get a decision win. Gilbert Burns is back versus Jack Della Maddalena. Man, I've loved watching him successfully climb up the ranks, bro. He tough. Anyways, on the feet, Gilbert's getting torched. He is fast and hits pretty hard, but he too basic. He has no bag whatsoever. You already know what he want to throw. Jack, on the other hand, has phenomenal boxing, both offensively and defensively, with the footwork to match. The problem could come if the fight hit the mat. Thing about Gilbert though, his wrestling ain't like that good. And you would think that wrestling and grappling has been the vocal point of Jack's camp anyway, so as long as Jack don't pull no guillotines, which no way he'd do that, I think he'll be fine. Give me Jack. Next to Piotr Yan taking on Song Yadong. I hate this fight. I really like both guys, and quite frankly, I can't keep watching Piotr lose, bro. I done had enough. Problem is, he absolutely could lose this fight. And for as ready as I am to truly be able to push my Song agendas, I'm taking Piotr Yan ever so slightly. This should, for the most part, be a striking match, so Yan back in his element. And regardless, Song ain't shown to be the level of wrestler that could really hound Yan, so. Now, Song is real fast and explosive, and that's going to be the thing that'll give Yan the most trouble early on. And even though it is another 3-rounder, I think Yan will be able to adjust and do what he do. This should be a real good fight, though. And lastly, I want to speak on Curtis Blades and Jalton Almeida. Stylistically, Blades should cook him, I ain't gonna hold you. Very good stand-up. Unlike Jalton, he's shown almost nothing. Good wrestler, contrasting with Almeida, who don't even have good takedowns. The problem though, and only problem, is that Almeida is unreasonably fast for a heavyweight. And even though he is infinitely smaller than Curtis Blades, he don't just get bodied around by these fat boys. So if he can somehow get Blades down or just find his back, Curtis is doomed. But I ain't gonna think about it too hard because, like I said, Blades should be a hard counter to Jalton, so I'm picking Blades. Oh, I'm tripping. I almost forgot. The UFC done signed Thanos, and he debuting on this card as well. Robelis de Spain, he taking on Giles Parisian, and honestly, he finna nuke that man. I give him 2 minutes max. I'm interested to see how he look in the UFC though, cause he is a geezer. 35 is old, but for heavyweight, that's kinda young low-key, so I'm interested to see how fast he could potentially move up in the division. This card truly is remarkable, and this vid might end up being a little longer than these usually are, so if you stuck around to the end, I appreciate that. That's love. Great card though, indubitably. I can't wait.